get you introduced for 8 systems that you just need to learn to build a successful digital business. There's not more, not less, just 8 systems. If you can learn these 8 systems, you will eventually go ahead and build your business end to end. Please take a notepad. Okay, I'll take about 3 to 4 minutes per module and I will walk you through what are the important things. You don't have to learn this right now. You can always learn it later. I'll give you an exposure on how you can learn this, implement later part. I just want you to understand it. Okay, just be focused to understand what it is, know what it is. Learning part, leave it aside. Okay, I'll give you a proper game plan how you can implement. The first system is landing pages and websites. This is something that you can never run out of. No matter what AI comes in, every single company, every single business needs a landing page, right? Even when you came to this particular workshop, how did you come? You went into a landing page like this. You saw like you don't need a skill, you need a product, you saw everything. You're like, okay, this is interesting. So you clicked on this and you went and registered yourself. Right? Once you registered, what happened? Eventually your registration started here directly. Right? You went ahead and implemented and you got registered. So you got a link and then you attended particularly the webinar. Now, how do you build these pages? Now, the way to build these pages are different ways, right? You can either go on maybe Claude Code, you can build on Codex, you can build on maybe WordPress, you can build on multiple funnel builders. Now, I'm not here to show you how to build it. I'm here to show you how your clients can use it and you can own one of the product. So the one of the most powerful selling features are the landing pages. Landing pages and websites are so powerful that every single business needs it, especially digital businesses. So we have a wide range of template library which is ready for you to sell it as your own product. When you go to your client, this is going to be basically your dashboard. This is going to be your website builder. So your client can come in, they can look at the websites, they like it, they can simply use this template. You see that? They can create a new funnel, they can click on create. That means whatever you've seen on WordPress or multiple template builders, you will have your own website builder. And it's as simple as clicking on edit, going here, changing the video. You see that? Changing the text here. It's just like clicking on them. If you've used Canva, it's no different from Canva. Just click on the button, increase the width of it, reduce the width of it. If you see that, like you can increase the height of it. You can technically do everything as simple as going and clicking on the image and you can choose a different image. Let's say I want to use this image. You can change it here and you go publish. Once you've published, your website is live. So you're not here to just use this, but you're here on how to sell this to your clients who can actually use this. And the best part is you can create a landing page or a website and connect your own domain. So your clients can use their own domain here, a simple connection domain. And after that, they can also track their conversion API. If you're a performance marketer, you understand what it is. You can connect your pixels. You can also see the statistics. Let's do one thing. Let's go to our real account. Okay, I want to show you like a quick overview of how you came here, right? So let's go and open a landing page. Okay, I don't want to like hurry up to just show you like over the top. I want to like go like in detail. There's no hurry, right? You're an entrepreneur. I'm sure you want to learn it. And I feel like if you learn, understand these are what makes it really valuable. Okay. So if you look at here, what did I do is we built a landing page here. Can you see that? This was the exact page, right? So it is lp.saasuniverse.ai. So in this landing page, what we also did was we connected a pixel and we connected our own domain here. And if I go into this last one day, I can see more than 1,471 people have visited the page in last one day, 24 hours. And in that 890 people are unique. That means unique people, no visitors, no repeat. In 890, 307 people have registered, which is actually a very good conversion. That's closely to about 35% conversion. That means every 10 people attending, there are 4 people registering, which is pretty solid to the workshop. How did we build it? We built it on the same. Because the speed of the page, the way we build the page, it's all so good that you can actually build it within here itself. And once you registered, what eventually happened was that form what we've given here is where you can start bringing inquiries into your business. Okay, simple. Now, how does this landing page work? It works on many ways, which I can show you here. And also you can give a prompt to build it. Okay, if you've used the AI builder, I will not go give a prompt right now, but I will show you the one of the ones which we have built earlier. So let me take one clinic example which we had already built here. Okay, so if I take you inside this, okay, you can see like multiple pages, like we've built something called clinic. So what we did on a very similar demo, I gave a very good prompt here. I said like go and build a premium website and everything here. And what it basically did was it went ahead and built the entire website like this. Okay, with one single prompt. Just like the prompt was like build a modern website, and then it started building it. It takes roughly about like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And the moment you're telling any prompt, right, it will start following your instructions. It starts understanding. Let me give you a quick example with that. Now, let's say this is one of the website, right? I want to change the color of this. I wanted to change the color where I can see a red and a brown tint. I want to make this into a gradient purple color. So make the whole website in that theme. So all I can do is I can give a prompt, I can explain what I want. And the moment I'm actually giving a task to it, it understands the task, and I want you to like see like quickly what the website builder can do. And the best part is this website builder is not for you to use only. It's like to sell to your clients in their own brand name. That's the crazy part, right? Imagine like going and building an end-to-end funnel builder can take you like 6 months to 1 year. But the best part is you can go here and get this. Can you see that? Tint. I gave a clear instruction. I wanted to make this into a purple tint. It changed the whole page, okay, into a purple tint right away. So I can just publish this. I can go here and I can give any prompt I want. Like I can tell like go change this text, make a dark mode, I can even like explain like this is only dark mode, right? Okay, mode in this website, but I want you to make this website dark mode and light mode both. Okay, just click enter. Now the AI goes into it and it starts building it. Now, why AI Business Workshop is so powerful is because of these things that you can put it into the hands of micro businesses. I mean, your client would go crazy the moment they see this. And the best part is this will be on your own brand name, right? So you can create landing pages, you can create websites, you can host it here, unlimited hosting, connect your domain. And the best part is you can go and create as many as you want. See that? Like you can create any number you want and you can straight away implement this and get started. So all you can do is like using these funnel builders implementation, you can go ahead and do that. You see here, there is light mode here. I click on this, okay, and I can go shift this here and I can start using my whole funnel builder. And that's the best part about using it. As the first is the funnel builder and websites. So if you have this system, that means you are like a pro level. Okay, second one is the ad launcher. Many of you run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, right? So the moment you're running ads, what do you require? You want to launch it, but it's very difficult for new businesses, right? Let's say you're coaching somebody on how to launch a business and how to run ads. They're like so confused. They're like, I don't know how it works. And the best part is you will have a ad launcher within the platform itself. Like these are not some random tools like, oh, this is nice to have. No, these are like the oxygen. Without these, they can't function. Without landing page website, they can't live. Their business needs it. Second one, launching advertisement is so important that they have to launch it, right? Let's go here. We can click on create and I can simply like write whatever I want, the text here. Okay, I'm just write as VDS and this. I can click on which page I want to launch. Okay, I can select my page and I can save it. Step number one. Even if you're like completely beginner, I just want you to like see how easy it is to launch here. You can go here and now you can decide, okay, I want to target only doctors. Okay, and now I will say my budget is maybe 200 rupees a day. Okay, and now I will go ahead and say I want people to come to my website. So what is my website? My website is my landing page. I can paste my link here to website. I'll decide the age group 22 years to 48 years. Okay, and where do I want to like target? Okay, let's use a different location. Okay, I'll use Qatar. Okay, I'm using Qatar here and my target is only business doctors, right? Sorry, we'll do doctors. Okay, I'm going to search for doctors in Qatar only. Okay, so I can click on here and I'll also see medical. Okay, then I can also say clinic. Let's search for clinics. Right, you can go search multiple things, and Meta is like taking out a lot of targeting, though it's slightly changing the way it is, but eventually you'll be able to add that. And now I will go ahead and save the second part. That's it. You saw that two parts here done. Third part, that's all you need to launch. Third one, you can directly go here and launch any kind of campaign you want. Okay, if you're in the performance marketer, you'll know this. Either you can do a dynamic creative or you can do ad set level, which is already there. I'll do a simple dynamic. I can go here and I can choose anything I want. Like I want to write a copy which talks about my business. So I can go here to copywriter and tell that uh, I want to invite patients to come for a free dental checkup. Okay, now I can go here and choose, I want my ad creative for this. I click on generate. And look at this right now. Okay, so the moment I'm asking to create with single word, I want to invite patients to come to a free dental camp. Okay, and I have the whole message ready here. You see that 17 minutes, that is how long it takes to avoid 45,000 root canal. You can say anything. That's how it will cost you a $500 root canal. Now I can copy this text, I can save this here. And once I have this text, I can go and paste it in my primary text. You see that? And now I can write here headline, and I can also like click on generate. And now I can even copy this whole thing here. So it's fully AI powered. So what I mean to say is you just need to know what you want. Okay. And the best part is look at this. Avoid 45,000 root canal, claim this 15-minute free dental checkup, zero cost, no waiting. Here you come here, paste your link. Do you see how easy a business owner's life can get? And now you can go and choose an image. Okay, you can go here, upload an image from your computer. If not, you can also search for free images. So I can go to doctor, click on enter, and I can choose any one of these images. Like if I want to like run an ad, I can save this image. Royalty free images are. So I can even like go choose this directly, add. Okay, now I can go ahead and now save this section. And now I can head on to launching the campaign. So what is the name of the campaign? It's called VDSVDVD. Okay. So if I'm logging into my Meta Ads Manager, okay, in your Facebook, the moment you launch a campaign from here, right, you're launching it with this picture, with this text here. And once you have these, your videos can directly come here, your ads can come here, and you can see them very clearly. You see that? Like you can have your campaigns launched within no time, whether it is videos or anything that's there. And that's the power of this. You can create your campaigns, you can have it in one place, and you can launch it from here. And also you can track a lot of campaigns here. So how is it performing? How is it going? Every detail you can check of your thing. I'll show you some real statistics also. So a lot of you like came through ads which we run. Okay. So if I'm going into, let's say yesterday, so we spent roughly about $18,000, 18,000 rupees, which is roughly about, how much is it like? Okay, so you can go ahead and use this here. And if you go to my campaigns, okay, I can see which ad creative is getting me more leads. Look at this. I know exactly, without leaving my platform, I can understand which campaign is getting me more. And all my campaigns which are running right now, let's say we're running in India, we're running in like Africa, we're running in Sri Lanka, like you can see here, like 3 hours. All of these I can see what we've spent here, how much of leads have I got, okay, what is the cost per result that I'm spending money on, and I can track like end to end everything here, so that I'm not even worried about how my business is working. It's all green. That means it's doing good, all the campaigns. And because of that, every one of you here would have never been to this workshop if not we had run this. And this is what businesses need. If you can show them how to get their prospects interested in their products and services, now that becomes very valuable for any business, right? So that's super important. So how many of you are liking the tools that you're learning here, and you feel that these are like really important tools? type I in the chat
বাবুকে তো আমি
box if
টিম
it's important.
পাঠিয়েছি,
What
টিম
I'm
টিম
showing you here is not some good to
ঠিক আছে,
have. It's not
এবার
like
তো ওইটা
you
নাও,
click this,
আবার
it'll
2 দিন
generate
বাদে আবার
an
পাঠাও।
image or video. All these are fine, but
হ্যাঁ,
these are like
কারণ
real
হচ্ছে ওটা আমার
problems.
কাছে থাকলে আমি
Like
ধরো
if
ওটা
we don't
খাটাচ্ছি,
have,
হঠাৎ
okay,
করে
and
2-100
it's
টাকা
not a
যায়,
wrapper, it's
তো
a real one, Balvinder, by the way. Okay, we have custom coded this whole platform. Okay, if you have a, if you think about that, it's a wrapper, it's not. Okay, we've custom coded the whole platform. It's bootstrap. I own
আমাদের
100%
বোধহয়
of this
এখন
company.
এত তাড়াতাড়ি না
Okay,
দিলেও
so
পারছে। তুমি
don't
আজকে
worry
কেন
about
ওই
it.
ওষুধ খুঁজে
Okay, so
পাওনি?
it's a real business that goes ahead and launches everything that's there. Awesome. Yes, we'll come to the questions a little later.
হ্যাঁ,
Okay, and that's the best part about it, right? Like
এটাই
when
দেখছি
you
আজকে।
know eventually how you can build and launch it, like it's very easy to like maybe feel like okay, it's that it's not okay. It's very hard to build it. We've taken over 4 years to build this, investing like multiple crores of investment, and today we have more than 12,000 people using this. Okay, it's not a small platform; it's pretty big platform in that way. Awesome. Okay, but I appreciate that you getting that question also. So it made me actually clear to people
হলো
who were
বড়টা,
having
ঠিক
that in
আছে?
mind. It's not. It's not a wrapper of anything. It's a custom built from scratch. We own every line of code. We own the servers. We own the
লোকটা
database. We are the founders of this. Okay, hope that's clear. Is everyone clear with that? If yes, type C in the chat box. If you're super clear on that. Okay, so that you don't
ওটা
have to have
পাহাড়
in
থেকে
mind like, okay,
বরফটা
is
ওর
this
দেখবে
something like
গাছগুলো
that? It's
চটচট
nothing.
বড় হয়ে যায়।
Okay, we've taken like over 4 years to build that. Is that clear? Awesome.
ওর
So
মানে
I can actually
পাগল
tell you
পাড় গাছ।
exactly how you can go build it because we've been
গাছটাতে
there
যে
and we've
মুড়ি
done
দিচ্ছ
it.
না, এবার
Okay, thank you so much.
সেই
I'm telling
মুড়িটা
that with a lot of
দিতে
humility
পারলে
is
ভালো,
because sometimes
সে
what
আটকে
happens,
দিই।
it's like understanding a product in that depth is going to give
বরফ
you a
কি
lot of things
লম্বা
in the
হবে
future.
নাকি?
Now, third one is about
গাছটা
OmniChat.
পাশ
A
কাটিয়ে
lot of them get
লম্বা
stuck
করিয়া
in
তুই তো ইউরিয়া দাও
conversations,
মানে
right?
লম্বা হবে।
They want to know like, how can I get
ইউরিয়া
messages done?
দাও,
For example, the moment you registered, you would have got a message from our side,
সে
right? If you look
ইউরিয়া
at
দাও,
here,
ওর গাছটা একটা
we have
পাগল
Mr.
গাছ,
Kazi
দেখবে
here.
গাছের
I'll
তার
just show you one of them. Okay.
দুদিন
So what
বাদে
happened?
বুঝতে
He
পারবে কবে
registered,
দিয়েছো,
let's
কালকে
say
দিয়েছো
on
না,
this date. Okay. And
আর
after registering, then eventually
ঠিক কবে দিয়েছো
he
ওটা,
went ahead
মুড়িটা
and
কবে দিলা,
he please contact me for partnerships.
কালকে
Can
দিয়েছো,
you see
তাহলে
that?
আমি দিন
Like it's like
4-5
thank
বার।
you for reaching out directly. I'll tell you about the AI stuff and everything later. Okay. So I like your business model. White label SaaS agencies are incredibly powerful because it lets you launch your own software brand. By the way, this is not a human
আচ্ছা
being who's
আমি
actually
গেলে যদি
messaging.
পারি
It's
তখন আমার
our AI
মুড়িগুলো
that's
দিতে
actually
পারি,
going and
আমার নাও দিতে পারবো।
replying back. You see that? Like that's exactly
কেন
how
কেন দিতে না,
your Omni chat. That means
কেন
any message that's coming
নমুনাটা
from
কেন সেটা তো বলবে।
WhatsApp, email, or any other channel comes into one place. Okay. And when you look at this, it eventually like reacts to you. It gives you the contact numbers to contact us, and your entire data about every client who's messaging you comes into one channel. That's what we call it as omni channel. That means it's a single channel that can handle your WhatsApp and emails, and you can message your clients straight away from here without you logging into WhatsApp number. And that's where the true power of thing comes in, right? And that is where the omni chat comes in. And also there is something which we launched as brain. Now, how do you think all these are answering these questions? Can you see that? Like it's answering like really good answers. Like how are these answers coming?
আলাদা করেও
It's
দেওয়া যায়,
because we have
বা
built something
তুমি
called as AI brain. Let's shift a
আলাদা
little
তাহলে
gears
10
on terms of how we can actually like make it so powerful that you can actually build a business out of it.
ঠিক
Look at this.
আছে নাকি তাই,
AI brain is where you can go and
ঠিক
upload your
আছে নাকি তাই,
knowledge. It's basically a knowledge base. Right. So what we've done here is we have added a document talking
লোড
about
নিলে 1
everything
কেজি
about our
নেবে, হ্যাঁ,
business. Okay. And
পয়সা লাগবে ঠিক,
also if somebody comes
কিন্তু
and asks, can I get
ধরুন
a
1
Zoom
কেজি
link
নিলে
for the workshop?
তোমার কি হবে,
Right.
ওটা
I've also like
একটা মানে
added a
হালুতেও হয়ে
FAQ.
যাবে। আর
So
চিনি
basically, I can add
100 গ্রাম,
any random
চিনি
text.
100 গ্রাম
I can add
দিতে হবে।
files like
আর
PDF
চিনি
or
দিলে সে
Word.
5 গ্রাম
And
করবে,
then I can
5
also
গ্রাম
have
মানে
like FAQs. I
1
can pick the
চামচেরও
question, I can
কম,
answer
1
it,
চামচের ছোট,
or I can also
যে
get
চামচগুলো
suggestions here. And the
ওই
best part here
দেওয়া হবে,
was a lot of people were asking, can I get the Zoom link?
অনেকটা এবং
So what we
গাছের
did was we
মানে
created this
তুমি
as a FAQ.
লাল
Now, if
হয়ে যাচ্ছে
somebody
ওটাও
goes into
কমবে।
WhatsApp, okay, let's open my actual
এখানে
WhatsApp.
যে জমিতে লাল
Okay, and
হয়ে
in the
যাচ্ছে বলছি,
WhatsApp, this is where
সেই জমি সব
maximum
সরিয়ে
of you
দেবে।
would have got a
পাঁচ কাঠি
message,
থেকে আরম্ভ করে
right?
ওটা
Now,
আমার সব
let's say
দেওয়া
somebody
থাকে
comes
বলে
here and
এখানে কোনো
asks,
বিশেষ কিছু করতে
can
হয়।
I get
লাল
the
হয়ে
Zoom
গেলে
link?
যেখানে দেখবে গাছ লাল হয়ে যাচ্ছে ওষুধ দেওয়ার পর,
Okay, let's say somebody
হয় না,
comes in like asks a
এইখানে দেখবে
question
কি
that can
করছি,
I get a
আর
Zoom
বরফ
link
দেওয়া মানে
to the
সে গাছ
message where you got.
একবারে
You can
সবুজ
actually
থাকে,
like if you have the access to
এখানে
it, you
ধান
can
দেখবে আর
ask this question,
তাদের
can I get a
ধানের
Zoom link?
গোছা, আমি তো
And
ওই তো বললাম।
eventually what our
তুমি
AI
তো
will do
মুড়িটা
is
আমাকে
it will
এই
go ahead and give
সিস্টেমটা যে
the Zoom link for
মুড়ি
the
ঠিক
workshop is
ফোড়নটা
here.
আমি গিয়ে স্প্রে করে দেবো,
I can
এবার
also
তুমি
ask
তারপর
questions.
গিয়ে ওই
Can you tell
দশা
me
পানটা যা
more about
দেবে খেতে
SaaS
সেটা
Universe? How
হবে।
does it work?
সেই কারণে আমি নুড়িটা
Okay,
নিয়ে
I'm
এসেছি যে
asking random
আমি এই
questions. These are not
একদিন
like
গেলেও
preloaded
সেই
questions.
মা
These
বলছিল
are any questions that I can actually go and ask. And the best part is
গেলে
my
যে আমি
AI
একবারে সব
is
গেম
going to
কাটাতে
work on your normal WhatsApp
তো
number.
লাগবে ধরো 1 ড্রাম করে লাগবে
It's going to go and
বেশি
answer these
হ্যাঁ
questions. I'll show you how in the
কিন্তু ও
backend it's
বলবে
working.
তোমার ঝপাঝপ
Okay.
দেয়া যাবে
Can you see that? Our
একদিনই
team is
প্রায়
all-in-one
একটা দেয়া
marketing
যাবে তো
system.
একটা
This is how
একটা
platforms
বাদ্য
work, the
তার
agency
মধ্যে
model,
দুটো
sub
একটা
account.
দিয়ে ফেলে
It tells you everything about
কিন্তু
what a
টাকা
business
ডুবিয়ে
does.
দিচ্ছ
And what we
টাকা
have
ডুবিয়ে
done
দিচ্ছে
is
মানে আমার একটা
we
কিছু
have
কম হয়ে
gone
যাবে
and set up a simple
ধরো
automation. Okay, we
যেখানে
have
মা
this
আছে আমি
something called
সেখানে
chat
সবই
flows.
দিয়ে দেবো
And in
বললে
the chat
দেবো বললে
flow,
দিয়ে দেবে
all we do is we are telling the system if somebody messages on inbox,
আর
okay, please
ইয়েটাতে কেমন
connect them to
হচ্ছে
this brain.
কি বলে আমাদের
Now, what happens the moment somebody is coming
ওই
in asking a question like
রানিমাটা
this?
কেমন কাজ
Can
আছে
you see here? Like a lot of you are actually going and asking the question. It will analyze your trigger. That means you're asking this. Okay. And then you
না
can go
না
ahead
হ্যাঁ
and you
সবটা
can get
ডিলেট হবে
all these answers. Okay. Which can be like
ছোটগুলোতে ভালো
truly
করে দেবে
asking you to go
বড়
ahead and
গুলোতে
implement that. So it can give you
ডিলেট
the
সব
right
দেখবে ওরকম
answers
মাথা
in
খাটতে
the
দিও না
brain
তাহলে
that can come
ও
back
এখন
and
বুঝতে
give you
পারবে না কিছু
answers
পরে যখন ওর
of how it
অ্যাকশন
is.
ধরবে
This
না
is what is omni channel,
তখন
and
একদম
this can
মানে দেখবে
change the game of
মানে
you
কি
building
বলবো
it. Now
তোমার
tell me,
সামনে দিকে
how
থেকে
many of you
ধান
think
একরকম আর একদিকে
your
ধান
clients
এই
or
যেখানে
your
নুড়ি
business
দিয়েছো ওই জমিটা
needs
ওর
a
ধান দেখে
solution
দাও
where you
কোনো
truly
যদি
can
ওর সাথে
put an
পারে
intelligent brain
ধান আলাদা
that is trained on your
আলাদা টিম
specific business of travel, manufacturing,
এইটাতে
whatever
এনেছি ওই
industry?
যে নিজে
And
এবার
when people
300
come
টাকা
on
খরচা
WhatsApp and
করলে
ask questions, it can
1000
answer
টাকা খরচা
24
বলতে
bar
গেলে
7.
ধরতে গেলে এই
If you
জিঙ্ক
feel like
বোরন
this is
বললে
one of the
1000
best
টাকা
features that
খরচা
you can
কুড়ি
actually
দিন
sell
ধরে
to
ওই
your
1000 টাকা
clients and
ভিটামিনে
actually generate revenue,
তোমার কম করে
I
হতো
want you to
সবার
give
থেকে
me
অন্তত
a message in the
8-9
chat
বস্তা
box
বেশি
which says a yes.
8-9 বস্তা না
How many of you think that this
চাল
one single problem, if you
ওই
can
ভিটামিন
solve for
কেন
your
ইউজ
clients,
করতে
take
আমি
all
ভিটামিন
their
দেওয়া শব্দ
products,
কি
put it here, prepare the mind map, everything knowledge base, and
এবার
connect
আমি
to their WhatsApp and
কাছে নয়
video
যে
call.
বলো না এই কাছে
Do you see
হলে কি
how
হয়
useful that can get? And the clients who use this will never be able to stop it because they are getting so many
না, সেটা
queries and
বলছি না
AI is able to
কাছে
handle
হলে
that.
কি হয় এই যে ছুটির দিনগুলোতেই ধরো না আমার কথার কথা বলছি ওই একদিনই তোমার যেদিন বাড়ি গেলে তোমার একটা দিনই কতগুলো
Yes, absolutely. The client can do it. You can also sell only the software. That's the best part about it, Aditya. It's like you don't have to do service for them. You can just give the product to them and teach them. We have many good influencers who are doing that
তোমার
today.
50
They're not even like doing service.
দিয়া মানে
All
একদম
they're doing is they're taking the software, they're teaching
দেখতে হবে
people how to use it themselves.
না
And they're scaling it up. They're getting
চোখ
like
বুঝে শেখাচ্ছে
50
সেটা
clients a
খালি
month, 60 clients a
ওই
month.
10 মাঝরার
How many of you
ওষুধটা
think
ঠিকঠাক
that's actually a good
দেখে
idea?
মানে
Type
গাছটাকে
GI in the chat box.
আর বাকি তোমাকে সে জমি
If they don't want
ইয়ে
to do it
করতে
on
হবে
their
মানে
own,
তার বিশাল
then you
বিস্তার
can do a
আছে
service for them.
ধানও বিখ্যাত
So
ধান
basically, you'll have two parts,
আমি
right? One
বললাম
is either
তুমি যেমন আলু
you
করেছো
go teach them
দুধের
or you
দেবে
do the
ধান
work for them.
যদি
You do the work for them, you get paid. You teach them how
রুটি
to do
নয়
it,
ওর
you
সাথে
get paid.
জিঙ্ক বোরনটাও
So
দিতে
end of the
হবে
day, you get
তুমি
paid
যে জমিতে দেবে
anyhow,
সেখানে ওই জন্য
basically.
বললাম জিঙ্ক বোরনটা
You
নিয়ে
got
এসো
that? Is everyone clear with
তারপরে
that?
কোথাও
Type C in the chat
যদি যা
box.
মনে হয়
So
সেখানে
either you
দিতে পারো
teach people how to use
ঠিক
it.
কেনা
If they
ঠিক
can't
কি হবে
learn, then you
আমি
do the
সবসময় বলি
setup for them.
ভিটামিনটা আলাদা
So you can
কেন
charge for the
বলতো তুমি
setup also.
তাহলে ধসা
Or you
মাজরার
charge,
ওষুধগুলো
if they can
ভিটামিন
do it
তো কাজ
themselves, just
করবে
charge for the
ধসা
product.
মাজরার ওষুধগুলো ভালো কাজ বুঝলে
Awesome. I'm so
আমি
glad that
যেখানেই
you asked me that question so
মানে
that I can
তোমার যদি
clear off
মনে
that.
হয় জিঙ্ক বোরনটা
And next
করে
is
নিয়ে
AI
এসো
as a
তাহলে তুমি
service is
জিঙ্ক
where
বোরন
your
দাও
AI
আর না
brain
দাও
comes in,
আমি গিয়ে
inbox
তখন
agent
পারলে
comes
তো
in, AI agent
তো
comes in.
এনে রেখো
And it was
হ্যাঁ
very
পারলে
interesting question what Aditya asked
পারলে
is like,
তো
why can't they
ওষুধ
do it themselves?
দিলে
Let me ask you some
যদি তোমার
question,
মনে
okay?
হয় তাহলে এই এক
We
গ্রাম
know
খালি ওই
everyone, right? All of
ওষুধগুলো দিয়ে
us can go to our
কাগজটা পারো কি
grocery store and buy and come. But we
ওষুধে
have
ধসা এসছে
Blinkit,
হ্যাঁ
Swiggy, or fast delivery apps that can
ধসার
bring
মধ্যে
food to
মাঝরার দাও
us
না দাও
to our
ধসার ওষুধটা
doorstep.
দিই
Why can't you go and take the parcel yourself in the restaurant?
ওই যে তোমায় বললাম না যে
Convenience.
ট্রাইসাইকেল
You see that?
মানে ইয়ে
Lot of
দুধের
people,
বাস
in spite, okay, of
যদি
they
পাও
can do
এক
it, they
গ্রাম
don't want to do it.
এক গ্রাম তাহলে ওই কাগজটা
How many of
পারলে
you got it? Type GT
বললাম
in
না
the chat box.
যে
It is not about knowing how to do it.
মাঝরার
They
ওষুধটা
know how
হলো
to
ওটা
do it.
হলো
They can
তোমার
run
পান
all of
লাগিয়ে
this.
দিয়ে
But they're like, I don't want to run it here. Like, why will I do it? I'll
ওই
pay
যে
people
পানটার ওষুধ
money,
দিয়ে
let them take care
আর
of it.
ধসার ওষুধ
That's how big businesses
জমিতে
think like.
বানায়
Like even social media, like I can go and post my content, but I've given it to somebody and I'm paying them like a lakh per month. The reason is because I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to sit down, research, and implement. It's not about knowing it.
সব
I
জানি
think it's about
ওই
convenience. I'll
একটা
give you a
গ্রাম
very good formula.
তারপরে
Uh,
দেখবো এখন আবার
if you can
গোটা
make people
দশেক দিন
lazy,
আবার
you will
আট
make a
দশ
lot of
দিন এখন
money.
কিছু করতে হবে না
Give me a smile
এরকম
in the chat box
আট
if
দশ
that
দিন
was
হলেই
actually
তখন আবার
true.
আমার যাওয়ার
The
সময় নেই
only simplest way in
এইটাই
business is
বলছি
that make
আমি
people
গেলে ধরো
lazy,
একটা
you can
জিনিস
make
তো
a lot of
যাও
money.
ওষুধটা
You want to like
তো
help
তবু
people with getting
এইটাই বলছি
a
এবার যে
washing
কাজটা
machine so
কেনা
that they
হয়
don't
তখন
put
আমার
effort.
শুনি
You
তুমি
give them a walker at home so they
একবার
don't walk out. You give them a mobile phone so they can speak, they can be on video call. This is where the world is working towards.
বাস্তবে
People are just
শুনেছি
getting
বাড়ি থেকে
convenience out of
ম্যানেজার
it,
হবে, তারপর আবার 2 দিন বাদ
right? and
আবার
and
আমি
that's the thing, like I'm telling you, even if they can do it, tell them don't worry, I will do it for you. Just pay me this much, right? And that can really, like, and many agencies are doing that with that. Awesome. What AI model is used? That's a good question. So what we've actually done is we are giving you in our app store multiple models which you can use. You see Gemini is here. So when you click on Gemini, you can connect your own Gemini key. Okay, and start using it. So you don't need to like pay for credits, nothing. Use your own Gemini key, connect to the system and start using it. Simple. It'll go to Gemini, it'll answer it and it'll come back. Okay, I hope that's clear. The next one is about a CRM and pipeline. Now this is where it gets very interesting. I will show you my real CRM, okay? I'll go here, I'll go to the pipeline for this particular webinar. That's on 21st August. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay, we've got 441 registrations who's come for this particular event. Okay, in this, if I want to know where I'm getting the lead from, I can go click on this lead here. Okay, I can find out that this is from Sri Lanka. Okay, Harsha, I think you might be here. Okay, this is from Sri Lanka and you filled up the form. And now if I really want to know about you, what I can do is I can go to notes and I can also like add a note that the customer is like completely aware. So I can manage your lead efficiently. So the contact comes to my account. Okay, my contact comes into a phone book, but I'm creating an opportunity here. Okay, by the way, if you're wondering like why the numbers are hidden, we have a feature here. Okay, like hide the numbers and email, because obviously I do larger sessions, so I don't want somebody to like note down these numbers or anything due to their privacy issue. So I just hide it. So now I can know that this person Mukhtar is here. I can see Harsha is here. Okay, and on real time these contacts keep coming. And when you look at the most advanced way of doing it, you can add follow-ups here. I can go directly at follow-ups. And also I get to know where this person is coming from. Look at my UTM tracking. Okay, UTM tracking is where you track every detail about the person. Look at this. The first touch attribution happened on 21st August at 7:40 via form submission from Facebook. He's come from Sri Lanka campaign, digital marketing. Okay, that's the campaign name. And the URL what he clicked on, he's come from a mobile phone. He's come from Mozilla. This is his IP address. And this is the campaign that got me this particular inquiry. How many of you think that this is super deep? Type SD in the chat box. We are not here because see, I've been a marketer myself for 6 years. I know what a digital marketing business requires, what a freelancer requires. What does your client even actually need? You can track every detail about your client in a way that where did the lead come from, which campaign it came from, which ad set it came from, how much money did this person pay me? You see that lifetime value. Once they start paying you, you'll also track how much of revenue came because of that one particular lead. And this is what is a CRM, where the customers get into a habit of maintaining this. How many of you think this is super important for you and your clients? Type I in the chat box. Every lead that's coming in, keeping an Excel file, keeping in random places, downloading them is not going to help you. Like you need to keep like a very well maintained ebook, like a book like this. And when they come in here, know every detail about the contact. I'm telling you, know about the contact in a way, how many times they inquired, how many messages you send them, where did they come from, what's the timeline, how many appointments they booked, what conversations you've had with them in the past. Okay, yeah, JSON also can be done. Like you can download them and use it. So you can manage all of this. You can have finance, you can have lead scoring and history. Like where did they come from? What did they replace? What did they change? Like it's like in-depth tracking. And if you want to like get AI recommendation, click on AI recommendation and you can straight away get recommendation to Santosh. Like what does he need and why is he come here? And you can create your own pipelines like this. Okay, and now for every webinar, let's say I'm creating new one and you can have like multiple kind of pipelines here and you manage them, you drag and drop to next thing. You can have you can manage them, you can book appointments, maybe on the call you're talking to them. Okay, and you want to go ahead and you want to book an appointment, I can go here and I can book a slot, which slot I want tomorrow, let's say 22nd. I can pick a slot and I can book an appointment here. So I don't have to go and like do anything like minutely. So CRM and pipelines are where you manage all your contacts. The next comes is the calendar booking. Now this is where your one-to-one appointments really work well. Okay, now look at this. I go to my calendar, okay, and let's say our team is handling this, okay. So my team already gets a full calendar like this. Like every person who's coming in here books an appointment with our team, maybe to talk to them, have a conversation, whatever the reason can be. And we can also track them through which channel they've come. And we are also asking a few questions to them. Like, what is your LinkedIn link here so that we can know about you before coming? So when people share that, so we also go and review them. Like, are they like really serious on starting a business, or they're like serious on starting it? So I can go to that LinkedIn, I can check out who is he. Okay, so AI systems, UX. So he wants to talk to our team. So I can understand everything here. And how does it work? It's just like Calendly. So basically replace a Calendly with your own platform. And that's like you can create a calendar here. And once you create a calendar, for instance, I'll show in my demo account. So I don't want to touch the original one. So I can go here on calendar. I can create with simple text. So what do I need? I need to like add a calendar name here. You see that? Fitness. Okay, appointments. And now I can go here, say this is a 45-minute appointment. It happens on Zoom or Google Meet. I can say any link here. And next I go into save location. So I can put a Google link here, save. Okay, and the moment I'm going to next one, okay, once I'm done here, I can go to second is schedule. I can say I'm available Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I go to staff member. I can assign my staff. Okay, I can do round robin with 4 5 staff, whatever. It's like in depth. So once you start using it, you'll need all this. Okay, in the basic, you don't need it. And let's say I want to even collect payment for this. I don't want to do a free appointment, right? Maybe I want to collect, and this operates in any currency, by the way. So whichever part of the world you're from, this perfectly works in your currency. Like you can use your local currency, your own gateway. Okay, if your gateway is not there, you can request us. We'll connect your gateways and you can start using it. So if I go here to Razorpay and I say this is the value of this, now I go click on update calendar. That's it. Now if I give this calendar link to someone to book an appointment, so what happens is you can directly go book an appointment here. But when you're finishing, it will ask you for a payment. You see that? You have to complete your payment to book an appointment. Now, if I want to make this free, okay, like I don't want to charge people, I can turn this off. Okay, I can click next, next update. Okay, use the same link. And now, instead of me paying any amount, it allows me to go and book an appointment directly without actually creating one. Okay, I've already booked an appointment. So if I just change this email ID, okay, now click on this. Okay, once I'm clicking on this appointment, directly this goes and sets up. This is on 24th, 11:15. So on my calendar, I can see I have an appointment on 24th. Okay, 11:15. I know all the details, all the things is coming. I can manage it and all my appointments come here. Like I know which appointment is upcoming, who's the client, and also I can see a wonderful dashboard which says how many appointments booked, how many people showed up, how many people cancelled, how many people have reported here. And I can track every person who's booking the appointment. Where did they come from? How did they come in depth? How many of you think this is useful for you? Type me in the chat box. If this use case of calendar booking system, how many of you are, is this useful for you? Just give me a me in the chat box. I can see like Vardhan, Ramesh, Buhari, yeah, Iftikhar, awesome. Manihar, Keram, awesome. Umesh, Biplop, Harish, next Fatima, Ajay, Srinivas. Thank you so much for mentioning Abu Salim. That's nice. Sahil, sorry. Okay. Great. Thanks for confirming that, right? This is where you can also see if you need it, your clients need it. And the best part is this is going to be on your brand name. You change your logo, you change your domain, and you can start giving it. Okay. Now you can see the automation workflows. Now, all of this to work together, we need a workflow to happen. Okay, I'll give you a live example how we did it. Now you registered for this workshop through a landing page, correct? Now what landing page we had created is here. Okay, I'll go to business workshop, this one. Now look at this. What we told the system is, see, if anybody registers for AI business workshop, go and create an opportunity as a lead on this. Second is add a tag as AI workshop. Then add to one group so that we can actually send them messages. Okay. And then we also sent you one message on WhatsApp. So if you entered your WhatsApp number, you would have got hi, thank you so much, welcome, and all those stuff, right? So giving you all the links. We created it here only. And then you also have like meta audience. That means even your WhatsApp, whatever you're looking at, is within the platform. So you don't need an external platform. You can connect your WhatsApp official business API, your meta. Okay. So come here, click on setting, add another. You can connect your own WhatsApp billing. That means you can pay to Meta directly. You don't even have to pay credits, nothing. Now, if you can't use it, you can use your existing app. That means Meta has one option that you can use your current WhatsApp number, and in that itself, you can send messages. So you can connect that also. You can either do your own billing or you can use your credit line. It's fully flexible. You decide what you want and you use it, because these are not something that we focus on. We are only one focus is the subscription. Like you use the platform, you pay a rent for it, and that's it. We are sorted with that. We're not really looking at these minute things or small things. You can use it how you want. Okay. And then after this, I'm sending a meta audience. So whoever is registering, I'm sending meta message that, you know what, one person like this like registered, so my campaigns start improving. It will find more people like you. Okay. And then I'm also sending conversion API. Okay. If you know the advanced stuff. Now, if I go to any one of them, I'll go here, click on this. I can see all the steps are submitted. Can you see? Form is created. It's updated in my opportunity. It's tagged. Adding to group is done. Audience, like I can see here, it's going and adding audience there. It sends a outgoing webhook also. And now I can also see that it is also registering pixel ID on Meta. These are little advanced stuff. If you know, if you're in marketing, then you already know that it can manage everything, like in terms of that. And that is where your workflows come in. And now, if you want to build a workflow or a chat flow, right, you can go ahead and build a workflow even with AI. Okay, let me show you this. This is going to be like pretty exciting for you. Now, let's say you can click on add trigger, and there is so many options. If not, we can just leverage with AI. Like I can go here and tell, okay, I want to build a workflow where I get a form when somebody registers for with my firm. I want to add a tag as workshop registered. I want to send them an email. I want to send a WhatsApp message. I want to wait for 12 and a half hours. And then I want to assign this to staff, send an email, wait for 2 hours. And again, I want to send a WhatsApp message. Okay, I just go here, click on generate. All I did was I just explained what I want. And if you see here, form submitted, tag the workshop registered. You see that? Send an email, send a WhatsApp, wait for 12 and a half hours. Okay, assign to a staff, send a follow up email, wait for 2 hours, and send a WhatsApp. How many of you think this is crazy? Give me a crazy in the chat box. You don't even have to actually sit and build these. You just need to know how to speak. Okay, if you can speak, imagine, and tell, I want this, the entire workflow builds by itself. Right? When somebody asked me about the question, we've custom built these because these are the things what makes life easier for business owners. Like you go give this to a business owner, they're going to be crazy. They're like, oh my God, this is so amazing. Because I'm going to use this like every day to get results for my business. Right? Thank you. Thanks, Aditya. Absolutely. That's exactly why I tell you that it's a community building an app, because all these use cases are where you can make the life into reality, right? You can make your life better, and we as a community can help business owners impacting. Like today, we are impacting 12,000 businesses, and it's not possible only by one person. It's like a network, a huge people, marketers, freelancers, coaches, like everyone have created their own software brand with their own logo domain, and they're serving their clients. And what we are doing is listening to their request, and we're building products for them. We're building, improving the features, we're adding features, right? The next one is about LMS and community. Now, if you're somebody who's in the coaching space, like you're a trainer and coach, or probably you're using like that, so you will have a full-fledged community that your clients can use. For instance, what I do is, if somebody wants to like when somebody gets into our community, what do? We first thing do is about teach them how to use the product. So what do they need? They need like a courses. So I've created, let's say, first line challenge. This entire portal, which you can see here, learn.sasuniverse.ai, is a learning members area where they can come click on this and they can watch the first thing you'll is that they can watch the videos. It's like Udemy. Basically, it's a private Udemy and they can upload all their videos and they can use it. So even we use this. Now, how does it look in the backend? It looks like I can go to community and now in the community, I can upload courses. See that? I can go here, create course, and under each course, I can add my picture. I can go add a new lecture here. I can upload a video. I can put a YouTube video if I like to teach something from YouTube. I can add from Vimeo, Loom. Even Loom videos are fantastic. I can add assessments here. I can create assessments. I can write the title. I can create a question. And then I can add text, image, PDF, file, audio, whatever you can think of. Because teaching has no boundaries, right? And teaching is just growing so good these days that human beings are getting outdated and they want to get back to education. If you didn't know that, many people today, why people are getting back to education is they're losing the track because of AI. Like AI is doing everything. Now they're getting the fear of losing out the touch. And that's why people want to come and learn. Like business owners want to learn these. That's where you can host your courses here and you can have your entire community, events, members. You can track their messages here. You can also like handle all the channels, multiple, and even you can also give a bundle. So let's say you have 4 courses, you can bundle together and give as a one bundle. So that somebody takes this membership, they will have access to 7 courses. And similar way, you can also give membership. Let's say you're managing silver, gold, diamond, or basic, pro, premium. You can create a membership, and under that membership, you can decide which kind of video they can see, which kind of group they can be a part of. And the best part is, you'll be able to create this along with your own courses. That means when you go into a digital store, like all of you know Udemy, right? Like Udemy has a lot of courses. So you can create your own Udemy here. When you click on design store, you click on open live. Look at this. You have a full-fledged website which is dedicated to adding courses. And you can connect your payment gateway. And let's say you add to cart. You go to the cart here. You can complete the checkout. You can make the payment directly from your checkout. So people can purchase courses, get access to it end to end. So if you're in the space of community and courses, this is a big update because this can solve a lot of problems with that. Okay, how many of you are in the space of coaching and courses? Give me in the chat box. How many of you are in the space of private communities and courses? And just give me a me in the chat box. Abu Sahil is there. That's nice. Okay. Harmanpreet, amazing. Yeah, give me a me in the chat box. I want to like see how many of you are in the LMS courses, private communities. You're using it or you're selling to someone. Almas, Tanishk, nice. Great. Okay. So the final 8 systems that I want to teach you, the 8th one is about the voice and IVR. Now, what we have as a setup is we run a sales team. Okay. We have a full-fledged sales team. So a lot of times the calls are spoken on phone and I can't track a lot of times, right? So what we've done, we've connected a IVR calling system, which you can connect it to the platform and you can see very clearly. Can you see that? You can analyze how many agents are working in your office in 17 phones connected, 3 missed calls, 16 outbound. Average talk time is 1 minute, 24 seconds. And if I want to listen to these recordings, I can go and listen to each of these recordings. You see that? All of these recordings are going to be documented here so that your client, if they're in the real estate space, they have a telecalling, they have a lot of sales people in their organization, they can connect their phones of their employees and they can dial it directly from here and they can track everything here, right? From which provider, what's recording, agents, everything here. Okay, and you can implement that depending on where you're from. In India, you can connect it to your normal SIM phone itself. Okay, that you can finish it off here. Okay, these are the 8 powerful systems which can run your business and which can scale it up. Now, before I go further, These are the 8 systems that you just need to master it, and you can actually sell each of these to every industry. And even if you focus on only 3 or 4 of this, okay, maybe AI, brain, WhatsApp, and landing page, done. If you can solve these problems and learn, this is what the future of education stands on. The future of business stands on helping business owners learn all these 8 different things which runs their business. How many of you realize that all of us should have this knowledge? Otherwise, we'll be outdated with AI, right? And how many of you can know that business owners are so excited and interested to learn this? And if you're in this space, you can actually make a lot of difference in terms of that. And having said that, along with these 8 systems, I'm going to give you a 3 niched products. That means you can also like learn some of the businesses in our community, like serve these 3 industries. One is e-commerce, one is education, one is finance. Now, if you are helping education businesses, the best part is e-commerce. Sorry, first one is e-commerce. The good thing is you can have your own full-fledged e-commerce store here. That means your clients can build it. Okay, this product what you're looking at here is not just for you to use it, it's for you to sell it to your clients. You can sell n number of accounts to your clients and keep it. I'll let you know in some time how you can do that business. Look at this. You can go to the sacred tools here, and you can go here, add to cart, add to cart. It gives you a checkout. You go and complete your payment here, and once you complete, it comes into your orders here. Okay, once the order processing is done, you can go and like ship it, you can manage it. So e-commerce is something, if you think about Shopify or anything, you can tell your clients, don't use Shopify, actually use this product, it's free. See, the idea is how to bring your clients and business owners into one platform which manages end to end of their business. Everything, not just 1 or 2, like maintaining every single thing that's there for them. Okay, and second one is education ERP. So even what we have done, there are many education institutions like schools, colleges, and a lot of them. So they need like a full-fledged platform to run it. So what we did was we created a custom ERP system. Okay, if you look at here, you can create your academic here. Okay, if you can create your classes. Okay, you can create what subjects teachers are going to take. And then you can also register students, and each student, all details about them can be added. Okay, and you can also go and add teachers. Okay, and with the teachers, you will be able to register and give them a different access. And every teacher will have a separate login. And with that login, they can go take attendance of their students. They can mark attendance, like I go mark this absent, save it. And on a real time, I can go check out my attendance, how I'm taking for the school. Like we have some of the very reputed schools and institutions are using this. Okay, and even the student can go here, log into student portal, and they can see what kind of homework the school has given. And if the homework is come here, they can use it. And the teacher also can create those homeworks. The teacher can simply go to classwork homework and they can say, I want to create a new one. They select which class, which due date. And once they've added this, so the submission will start for their students. And if they've submitted, they can mark as submitted. Now you can run a full-fledged school. We have some of the reputed institutions are using this. And the best part is this is a part of the same product. That means why we call it SaaS universe is because of this. It's the universe of applications. It's the universe of people who need real things to run the business. And they don't have to go here and there. They can actually run everything at one place. Okay, and the final one is the finance. Finance is where they can connect their own payment gateway. Right? You can go and connect anything. So you can connect Razorpay if you're in India, Instamojo, Cashfree, Stripe, MyFatura from UAE. And even if some gateways are missing, once you're on board, whether you're from Sri Lanka or you're from Africa, you start using it, you can always request which gateway is locally good for you. We'll look at the documentation, and I think 3 to 5 days we should be doing the integrations with that. So that's exactly how we continuously keep adding so that you can connect your own gateway and you can manage your whole product. Okay, that means you can decide how you want to charge your customer anyhow. Why is it so important? Let's say I want to charge my customer like $1,000. I'm going to go here and mention like maybe my high ticket. Okay, and now what I'll do is I will go charge them installment. Okay, I can go choose my gateway. Okay, in my gateway, I will take a divided, split into 3 months. Okay, and the down payment can be maybe like 100. Okay, I'll go here, I click on next. Okay, and all my tax system, everything comes in. Even if I want to change the currency here, I can do it, but I'm just going to change what is connected here. But you can also operate from the same thing itself. So the price of this product is going to be 1,000. I'll just write here, click on next. Okay, offer, checkout, and create product. So what's happening, I just went here and created a custom product, which I would actually not be able to do it if I'm directly using it. The reason is, let's say it's 1,000, and now I can go and enter, and now I have installments. Can you see here? Like installments, 100 is the installment, 300 each. That's a down payment. Now, if somebody wants to make full payment, they can pay full. Now, somebody says I can't pay it on a webinar, on a thing, people can actually go and choose only that. And the best part is it creates a payment link for that. And your balance amount will be created and managed in your finances. That means the whole flexibility of you managing your clients in terms of subscription, installments, payment, it's it's unbelievable how you can run business, because you cannot remember how many clients are there, right? Who's going to pay on when, like manually you can't track. These system will help you manage that. That's how we are able to manage thousands of members, thousands of clients. The reason is because we have everything on the system. And that's the best part about this. So totally, you were able to learn about 11 systems that can truly go ahead and change your business and can impact a lot. Okay, so how many of you found these 11 as valuable for your business? Type V in the chat box. If you got exposed to real tools and systems that actually run real businesses, these are not fancy, good to have. These are the ones which is like oxygen. Like without a WhatsApp, without a CRM, without a landing page, without like a community, or without finance, without like these tools, you can't even survive in running a business. And that's what the world needs. Now, having clarity about this, I want to shift gears on teaching you how to build a business plan. But before I move into giving you a business plan, how many of you are totally clear, okay, that your business right now, with any industry you're in, you can add up a software of your own and help your clients by implementing this? So how many of you are clear with on how to connect it in your business? Type as I see in the chat box if I'm clear. If you got a clear angle that Karthik, I run an agency, now I know that I can use this product, put it on my brand name, and I can sell it to my clients. I'm a coach, I can actually help people to get results, I can sell it. I'm a consultant, I can go ahead and do that. Can you give me a IC in the chat box if you're clear with that? Like positioning, yeah, exactly. It's sellable, it's clear, because it's all about how to go and implement and how to get that. Yeah, if you don't have a business, you can still go and build that. Yes. So if you don't have a business, you can start this as a business. If you already have a business, then you can implement this as a business. Right? That's the best part about it. Even if you're like brand new, you have no background, but you know you want to build a business, there can't be more stable that you can charge people. Like you go and ask like people to pay $50 or $100 or 5,000 rupees. Why would people pay you? But now people know the product is there. So that's why they're like, okay, let me use this. Let me implement. We have a lot of first timers who've gone and implemented this. So I want to give you a clear business plan on how you can charge people and how you can generate revenue. So please grab your notepads. Okay, in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to give you a total business plan on how you can monetize and generate. Okay, and somebody is like asking me, Karthik, is this going to be like, what is going to be the charges and how is it going to start? I want you to like sit back and relax. So I'm not giving you anything right now. But in couple of once you give you a business plan, I will surely give you an opportunity to start. Okay, because giving you the entire business idea and not giving you an opportunity, I mean, you don't really get results out of it. So now you know this is valuable so that you can implement. And now the best part is about you can go ahead and get started with that. Okay, and if you're still like, because sometimes when I do these trainings, people are like, that's okay, but just give us a hint, like what could be the thing. Okay, so I'm just going to go forward and give you right now itself. Okay. By the end of this webinar, I'll give you an opportunity to start your own branded software which you can get started. It's not a cheap product. It is something that's totally premium, 100%, so that you can make endless revenue. People are making like $10,000 or $100,000, right? So when you look at the investments like that, naturally it is tend to be. But this product, when you get in, for you to become a part of this, is going to be costing you roughly about $1,000. Okay, that's about 1 lakh plus GST. Okay, I want to keep it transparent so that this question is not there in your mind. Okay, if you love the transparency, give me a LT in the chat box. So now I want you to remove that question aside. Okay, we'll come to that last, but I want you to focus completely on the session so that you just leave that aside. Okay, whether you make a decision by end of it, leave that aside so that you can focus on the learning and the business plan of it. Okay, is everyone clear with that? Love the transparency. Awesome. Just give me LT in the chat box. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving that clarity. Okay, great. So now leave that question. Don't worry on it. It's roughly about $1,000 and it might be 1 lakh Indian rupees. So you can make that investment, get started, and you can scale it to anything. You can even make like 10 lakhs or even a crore with that. But right now, coming back, I'm going to give you a detailed business plan, how you can actually really make that money. Because see, any business that you start, it's not about the investment. It's about the revenue that it has the potential to do. If a business has potential to make so much, then what does it stop from actually moving ahead, right? So how do we monetize is a part that I want to make sure that we clear it. Okay. So first thing, let's say you're helping with trainers and coaches. Okay. Like if your target market is like trainers and coaches, you go talk to them, you connect with them, and what do you want to sell them? The first thing is about they want a course delivery and community. We already spoke about that. You can straight away go here, show them that, you know what, I'm going to help you build a course community like this. Or if you're good in technical, you can use it. Second one is the lead capture funnel. So they need landing pages, they need like CRM and all these stuff, right? Third one is a WhatsApp follow-up. You can show them, you know what, our system is going to help you connect your own WhatsApp and you can run your entire business. And fourth one is the webinar engine. I did not show you something interesting. We've just got an approval for webinars. Okay, there's a webinar module. So if you create a webinar here, you can connect your own Zoom account. Okay, it's a very powerful way of doing it. I'll show you what it is. We have integrations with Zoom directly. Okay, once you've connected your Zoom, you get permissions to read the meeting, create a meeting, understand the webinar, a lot of things. Okay, it's taken and we are certified on the marketplace, by the way. So we have a white label name on Zoom Marketplace. Obviously, we don't name it as SaaS Universe. We call it as My Apps. Okay, why we call it? Because you also can use it tomorrow, right? You can also like call it as Marketplace. Let's click on this. If you go to Zoom Marketplace, you can see My Apps connector. So we are listed on directly on the marketplace of Zoom. So we've got all the necessity approvals. And right now what happens, if you want to create a webinar, you can create it within the platform and this will track everything about your webinar. And that's the best part. So it will also track your number of attendees you're getting, how many people have registered. Can you see? Registered people, how many people showed up on this webinar, how many reminders you want to send them. It's a crazy module. So if you're helping any trainers and coaches, this one thing is like crazily sellable. The moment they're going to see this, it's going to blow their mind. Because imagine they can see and track number of people attended and they'll know how many people attended it. Which person attended how long, what message did that person send. So it gives a summary of the whole thing and it's crazy stuff. So you can easily charge somewhere about 15,000 rupees and about 7,000 a month. Okay, how much is 15,000? It's about $100 or $150 you can use for setup. You can actually charge more, but I'm just giving you a very nominal number and you can charge them somewhere about $70, $67 or $97. It's a very good plus point where you can give the software at $67, very good price point, and charge them as a one-time setup if they want it. If they don't want it, just give the tool and they can go learn. How to learn that? That also you don't have to worry because every person who gets in, you will also have the training videos which are ready for you. So you don't have to worry on that. There are more than 28 videos and we are creating more, which teaches about every module. How to create a form. You see that? Like if I want to create a form, we have our team recording these and they will teach everything and it's a Loom link. Okay, all you can do is like copy this link and share it to your client directly. So the client need not worry. So the best part is they already know how to use it. So you can decide if you want to go with service plus software, This is the module. Charge them about $150 and $67 a month. If you don't want to charge one-time setup, just give them $67. Okay. And if you can get even 10 clients of that, you can generate a revenue of 1.5 lakh. Okay. And about 70,000 rupees per month. That can be your recurring revenue. Every month, once your client starts using it, they pay you $67. And if 10 clients pay you, it's $670 a month. Think about it. That's the power of this. You can implement this and you can actually ask people to go ahead and use this. And that's where the true power of implementation comes in. Second market is real estate. You can help real estate people where you help them manage it through lead capture. So we have a lot of portals connected here on my apps. You can go here. They can use like multiple Just Dial, India Mart. There's also connections to some webhooks. Okay, if they're generating inquiries through some portals, you can tell them you can bring the lead through webhook. So we have a outbound, inbound, both webhooks. So any platform they're using, just they can bring lead into the platform and then automate it using WhatsApp and CRM. Second is the WhatsApp instant bot response. You see that? A lot of real estate people need this. They want to make sure that their clients actually get immediate response. Like they're looking for 2 BHK or 2 bedroom or a townhouse or a villa. So any questions they're asking, they need immediate answer. That's where the bot comes in. You can show them the bot, convinced. Third one, CRM. What do they need? They need site visit. If you can show them how they can manage the site visits, the real estate person is crazy, right? And their office visits, like site visit. Their site visits can be scheduled directly through calendars. So if you can show them a calendar where their clients can schedule and it sends reminder and all that, now a real estate person is like, oh, this is interesting. Now, if you look at the kind of charges that you can charge them is roughly about $200 for setup. You can easily charge, and then you can charge them about $80 a month. Okay, that's about 20,000 Indian rupees, and you can charge them like about 7,999 plus taxes or something like that. So even with 10 clients, you'll be able to generate a revenue of 80,000 rupees, and that's about 2 lakh in setup. Now imagine this is probably the only business, if you manage services plus product, you can get paid twice from the same customer. And if you're thinking like, why would client pay? I'll tell you, clients will pay for convenience. They'll be like, okay, I don't want to use all this. I don't want to spend too much time. Can you help me set it up? You're like, yeah, sure, I can help you do that. And we could just like add up a service fee that will charge very minimum. And how much is it? It's about $200 we can charge you. You see that now the business owner is like, okay, $200, but you have to train my team. And you're like, yeah, I'll do it. And just take up 3 Zoom calls and show them all the training, give them all the videos. And that's it. Like once you deliver all these things, setup is done one time. And once they start using for 2 months and 3 months, this becomes a recurring. I'm giving you the exact formula of how people are implementing. Like right now, how people are generating that SaaS business is this formula. And next is the schools and institutes. If you're helping like colleges, schools, institute, coaching institute, you can also do the same thing. Admission inquiry, they require, so run Facebook ads, get leads. Parent communication portal, you can show the portal which I showed you. The parent app is there. The teacher app is there. The fee collection is there. Attendance and reporting is there. So now the school is like, okay, I can take one app and I can run my whole business in this. For admission, to run my school, to manage everything. I don't have to go outside. Now the convenience is where you can charge them roughly about $350 to set up, that's 35,000 rupees, or a 10,000 plus taxes or 12,000 plus taxes, which is still like a lakh per month, which is still like pretty less cost if you're targeting a school with 500 students. You see that they'll have an IT budget and you can go, and I know some of them who are working with us at this point of time are approached and signed up some really good brands. Okay, they handle like very good education brands. Okay, if you look at here, I'll show you some of them like real quickly. Like we have one called aimglobal.digital. So they also work with multiple businesses. In fact, they work with multiple different kinds of businesses. If you look at here, they work with education, schools and colleges. Look at this. They're working with Smart Kids and App Tech. They're working with SBC Academy. They're working with schools. You see that Arena Animations. Like all these brands are implementing a way that the same implementation is done. So they're a marketing agency using the software on their brand name. So they're able to like give it to them. So if you look at here, that's a 3.5 lakh reckoning. I'm talking about 3.5 lakh. That's like roughly about $3,500 for 10 clients. If you charge $350 per client. Plus your recurring income becomes 2 lakh per month. Okay, and this can take 1 month, 2 month, 3 month for you to build, but eventually you will be able to implement and get this entire numbers. Now this next important question is, now you know that these are 3 examples, right? You can either like be trainers and coaches, or you're helping insurance advisors, travel agents, real estate, education, any industry. You can go help them with setup and product, or only the product, depending on what they want. And once you deliver that, how can you reach to them? The biggest question I get asked is that, Karthik, this is all amazing, but how can I get these people? Like, where do I find these people? For this, all you need to do is like go to create a sales funnel. How to create a sales funnel? You can train entrepreneurs. Now, how does training entrepreneurs look like? It's just like the way I'm doing it right now. Go run a webinar ad and tell that if you are in this webinar space and you want to attend a business workshop, you want to like run your business, now you can go and implement that. So this is the same format which I use because it's easier and faster to connect with people, right? Like imagine you're giving value, you're actually showing them in real like how people are getting results. You can go ahead and do this for sub accounts. I'm showing you how to start a AI business, right? I'm into B2B. Like you're a business, I'm showing you how to build it. But you can simply convert the same thing into going to people and showing that how to use it for yourself. You know what? You can run your business with a CRM, you have a WhatsApp here, you have LMS here, you have landing pages, websites. Now, I would do the same presentation for a business owner and tell them that this is exactly how it works. And this is going to cost you $67 a month. Now, the person is excited. They're like, absolutely, I will take this. It's going to cost me 6,000, 7,000 rupees. I can use it. So this is exactly where you can run a webinar and do it if you're good at one-to-many. If not, this is how even one of our existing members, Shobit Madan, he's also like conducting webinars. He's going and approaching people same way, but he's doing it for businesses. Or the second way is to do it for them. It's like a proper digital marketing agency. Now, AIM Global is the brand which I was talking about, right? AIM Global does the same thing. What they do is they go and handle multiple clients across industries. Can you see here? Like they work with some of the topmost hotels like Trident, Holiday Inn, Club Cabana. They have restaurants. They have like car and bikes, schools and colleges. You see that? Lot of industries they work with, and all they do here is like going forward and pitching their services, and they give their own software. What they've done is they've opened their own software company, which they're not telling to their clients, but what they've done is they've opened something called SaaS Magic. Look at this. Under SaaS Magic, they created a brand, Automate, Scale, and Shine. Okay, when you scroll down, whole software is here. They're keeping their business name separate. Okay, AIM Global is an agency, but their own software brand, which they've opened parallelly. What they do is they internally give the clients. Can you see here? Club Cabana is using it. This Hans is using Next Move. All these brands, what you're seeing here, are the same clients who are working with them, but they've added another other layer. So if you're a marketing agency, if you're handling it, this is the way to do it. Either you train entrepreneurs and give it to them, or you serve the client and you can charge them anything. Like because people are ready to pay for done for you services, right? And people definitely want to like spend on implementation with that. Okay, there's only 2 parts that you have right now. One is training entrepreneurs, or second is service. Okay, can you give me in the chat box what is your preference? If it is training, type T in the chat box. If it is service, type S in the chat box. Do you want to train people on webinars, or do you want to do delivery service of like AIM Global? Give me a T or a S. Vikram says S, Umesh is S, Biplop is S, Ozair is like both I can see S service. Good strategy, right? Yeah, Sachin, I'll talk about that also. Project management is also there. I'll go a little deeper into later stage when we're going in. Both, right? Service. Awesome. So even if you're doing like service or product or anything that is selling, you can technically have very clear direction on how you want to take this and implement this. Okay. Now you exactly know how to go ahead and build your entire SaaS business. This is where a lot of people don't have exposure on how can they start and implement, because most of them think that I need to build a product, I need to do this, and they have no clarity with that. But with the clarity what you have, you're already in the top 10%, because the 90% of them have no clue about how to start it. And having said that, right now you have two ways in front of you. Okay, I always tell entrepreneurs that. Right now, by implementation of this, you have two paths. Path number one is where you can learn and leverage. That means you can learn from the community, you can learn from courses, attending our weekly trainings, our team will train you, there are videos to learn. These are something that you learn for next 1 week, 2 weeks. That's it. Once you master this for yourself, now you become an expert to teach to people. You become an expert to set up for your clients. And that's the path one. Path two is where you still keep trying things which are already been tried. Because if something had to happen, maybe it would have happened by now. I'm not saying this is the only way, but this could be one of the path which can actually give you faster results in building a stable business. Because we've seen it over and over again. This is not a course, this is not something that you buy. This is an investment into the AI world to actually become a business owner who owns one. Having an access to a tool with your own brand, own domain, collecting revenue in your account, your own business makes it completely different. Right? So can I have your permission to go forward and give you all the details about the investment on how you can get started, and today making the decision to move ahead on this journey, not just here, but actually coming in and learning and implement this for the next 1-2 months. Okay, can I have your permission? If yes, give me a YP in the chat box as yes, please. I'm going to go forward and give you the path of step-by-step guide on how you can be a part of this huge ecosystem that's building in, and you can go forward. Thank you so much for that. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. So I'm going to give you the exact pathway on how you can do it. I want you to be completely open-minded. The moment you know, okay, this is going to work for you, I just want you to go all in. Okay, the reason is, most of the time there's two voices that come in the mind, right? It's like, I can't do it, but something is like pulling us back. And that pulling us back would have stopped so many decisions in the past that could have missed out. You might have missed so many opportunities. So when you know this could be one of them, I want you to go all in and take in, because this is there for last 6 years, helping thousands of businesses getting these results. And today it's right in front of you right now. So I want to go forward and give you the biggest opportunity of this decade. And that is starting your AI business. And second, how to earn recurring revenue. This is probably the only business which you can learn service, and you can also learn the product, and you can own the product of your own. And third one, how to become the oxygen of your client's business, and about how to charge high ticket. If you're already in the consultation space, you're in the coaching space, right now you're struggling to actually charge people, but by adding a software to your business, your pricing value will go up, because this is tangible. You can always tell them that, you know what, I'm going to give you a software for 1 year worth so much for free, because it's your product. And by the way, you can create unlimited number of clients. That's the crazy part about this, which I'm going to tell you. The first thing I'm going to give you is the unlimited sub accounts. The value of this could be any price. We could easily charge like 1 lakh a month, but we have this priced at just rupees 39,999 plus GST. Okay, so if you go even right now to make a decision, you want to go and implement this, you will find that you can go and pick it up from the website at that cost. But I'm going to do something very special for you. Like, you go to our website right now, you find out the pricing, you want to buy it, it is going to cost you 39,999 per month. Okay, that's about this. So what you can do right now is do something more special. Okay, and the best part is you can go ahead and get an amazing start today. Because when you start today at 39,999 per month, you can go forward and get a lot of implementation from my side, which is going to be absolutely free but great value. Okay, first thing, I'm going to give you a one-to-one onboarding with our team. That means you will get in a separate dedicated WhatsApp group. Let me show you that. Look at this. All these numbers, can you see here? All these, every single number you can see here, groups here, are each of the agencies. So you're not the first person. We have hundreds and hundreds of them who are already implementing every single day. If you look at here, every single day people are busy. Every minute they're learning, they're implementing, they're building their business. And that's the beauty about this. You can see their learnings are happening here. They're implementing, they're going and getting all these things. And you can be a part of this. That means you will have a dedicated group only for you, not for anyone. Your business individual with our team. So our team is going to be there on a Zoom call with you, and help you with setting up your domain, setting up your logo, setting up your branding. All of that implementation will be done on a personal note. This easily we can charge you like roughly about 20,000 rupees, that's $200, but I'm going to make this absolutely free. When you onboard today, you get a completely free, no cost to invest. Our team is going to sit with you and help you set up. And the value of this is 59,999. That's roughly about $600. If you look at this, is a weekly training launchathon. So every Mondays, my team sits with you to teach you each of these topics. They take a landing page 1 week, they take a CRM 1 week, they take education module 1 week, operations, project management 1 week. You can learn all these stuff on a live classes. And the value of this is 20,000, that's $200, but you get this absolutely free today. I'm going to include that so you can get all the trainings, what my team trains. You can sit down there, you can learn yourself, and you can also watch those recordings. Every training will have a recording. The value of this is 79,999. That's about $800. I'm going to give you a weekly mastermind. Every Friday, I'm going to do a mastermind session where you can directly connect with me. You can learn from all the live trainings that I teach you. And this is basically priceless because I can bring you on a call and I can create a business plan for you and tell you just go in this direction. And that itself could be priceless because that one experience of talking to thousands of business owners, giving that direction is what is super valuable. And along with that, you will also get the entire AI suite. Okay, you've had a look at the AI suite, but the best part in the AI suite, you get every single module that you require. That means you get AI Brain, AI agents, and you also get AI Studio. That means you can connect your Gemini here, you can create images, you can create videos, and you can write copywriting. All of that AI suite is going to be included with you. You can connect your own keys and start using it. We usually charge about $100 extra for this, but I'm going to give today is absolutely free. So when you jump in today at $400 per month, I'm going to give you this entire bundle worth 89,999. Okay, all put together, which can be easily about a lakh per month. This is the actual value which we can give. Even right now, we go with the same price. We will still have a lot of you who will join in. But because you're there today, I want to give you a no-brainer approach. I want you to think like, oh, this is the craziest thing that I will ever invest on. And I want to make that investment so no-brainer that you could just be like, I want to get in and I want to implement this. Because by implementing it, there's only two things that can happen. Either you will win or you will learn. You win, you'll end up building a big business. Even if not, you will learn these stuff which are going to be so valuable than the investment that you'll ever make. You'll never be able to learn this even in an MBA class. And that's exactly why I'm going to slash the price of 89,999. Quickly to recap, first thing, you get the software where you can create unlimited number of accounts. You go to our website and pick it up. It's like 39,999. But today I'm going to include that. Second, you get unlimited agency support in a WhatsApp group directly from our team. The value is 20,000. I'm going to give you live masterminds with me, which is priceless, which is included. So you can come attend, learn because I teach because I love to teach.